guys, it's your girl Jasmine.
And this your boy Keith. And we're here for a brand new special video. And we have a new segment we're starting.
Yeah.
It is called the Late Nite Snack with
Ashforeverafter.
Yeah. Where we're going to talk about relationships, parenting, and sex. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about today. Yeah, we had to practice that for a while to get it. But yeah, so we're going to do this segment every once in a while. It's something that me and Jasmine talked about, and Jasmine's been kind of birthing, and this is like her baby. So we're going to have a good time with this one. All right, so we're going to talk about the craziest stories about relationships, some stories about parenting. Mm-hmm. We'll throw some stuff about us in there, and we're going to start right there. So let's talk about our relationship. You can tell them a little bit.
All right, you guys. So we've been married for almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Not
so
2 years yet.
almost in a week or so, it'll be 2 years.
Long years. No, I'm just kidding.
We have a beautiful baby girl.
Yeah,
she is 5
videos.
months, getting ready to be 6 months soon.
She is so
in the beginning, we started dating in 2017.
Yeah.
But he slid in my DMs, I think, like the end of 2016. So we met at a church service. We're not going to talk about... He was there with his girlfriend. All right,
that's over. We were kind of like barely making it anyway. But I was respectful, and I waited till after I got out of the relationship.
Right.
And then I finally came and talked to Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
I slid into them DMs.
He slid into them DMs.
But she gonna tell her
friend. They broke up first, though. We
did break up
but
first.
I was out with my friend, and he DM'd me, and I was like, "You ready to be a bridesmaid?" Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm a prophet, and here we are today, married.
She a prophet. Goodbye. Girl, you ain't nothing. But we're here today, we only dated for like 9 months, and it all worked out for us.
He popped that question. It was so beautiful. I
was going to pop it before that because her dad, we actually asked.
About 3 months.
I think I asked your dad at like 3 months.
Yeah.
And we knew we wanted to get married.
Yeah, I told him, like, why would you ask in 3 months? And then he waited like, 7 months after that? Whatever.
Don't play with me.
7, 8, 9, 10.
6 months. You can't count. That's what you get. We're trying to comfort
whatever that math is. I'm not good at mental math.
We know. We can tell.
But he did it, and I am loving marriage. I mean, of course, marriage has its ups and downs. You know, you're not happy every day. Come home with it with an attitude every day. But if
you communicate and talk about stuff and actually talk about the hard questions, it all work out.
Yeah, and when you learn each other, because I'm not, when I'm upset, I just shut down and I'm just like, whatever. He shuts down, he goes on his tangent. I go in the room.
I do what?
I go in the room, but he comes in.
Jasmine, you come and bother me too.
He be like, I'm sorry.
Because someone has to be
the only reason he says that because he wants butt, so...
I do want the butt.
If y'all want to be real, that's all they want.
No, we don't all want the butt, but I want the butt. Because we're married. When you're married, you can do them things.
Whatever.
All right? So we're going to jump into our first, topic. So I go on different websites and different things I listen to on the radio, and I'm going to pull some content for us to talk about. Actually, if you have some crazy stories, some questions you want us to answer, to get advice from us, we would love for you to email us, or you can even message us on Facebook or Instagram at ashforeverafter@gmail.com. You can do that, and we'll get back with you. And we will give you our opinion. Our opinion.
Because we're not perfect. Like we said,
we're not professionals.
Been married for 2 years, but a lot of people have said that the first year of marriage is like rough and tough. But to be honest,
ours wasn't crazy.
When God puts something together, it's just natural. Y'all just work out.
And if you have God, plus you have to put in the work too.
Right.
So you do that. So let me jump into this first thing that I heard on the radio the other day. It's not from us. It is a parenting story. I kind of told Jazz about it a little bit the other day. It's insane. But there's a guy wrote into the radio station saying that him and his ex-wife, they have a son together. Mm-hmm. So the son goes in between the two houses, like that.
Yeah.
So the son goes he comes over to Dad's house, and the mom has like an app or whatever, and she checks his phone, and it's in her phone. She saw some inappropriate pictures. You know, teenage boys, they do stuff like that. Teenage girls do stuff like that too.
Right.
So he did that or whatever. So the mom's like, you need to talk to your son. Tell him da 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 da. So he tells his son. He checks the phone. They take the phone. They take his computer. All that stuff. They find out that the pictures are actually the neighbor of the dad.
That's wild.
So they have some binoculars they gave him because they go to the Bucks games, wherever they go to, and he's been spying, like a peeping Tom. So the mom's like, you can't be doing that. You know, that's illegal. You're going to go to jail for that. So they take everything from him, all that stuff. The dad does some more research and looks into it. He finds out that the neighbor next door actually has been putting on a show. Yeah. So it wasn't just one-sided. She's been seeing him, I guess, or whatever, and she's been doing inappropriate stuff to herself and making it very vocal that she understands that this is both-sided. So the dad said, should I tell the wife? I tell her she's going to blow up. She's going to make me go talk to the lady. She eventually going to probably make me move. It's going to make a big old thing. Or he said, should it just be, we let boys be boys? And that's what we're going to talk right there. Should we let our kids, boys, be boys? What do you think, babe?
No.
What would you do if that was like if we had a son?
Because
what would you do if we had a son? What would you do?
Okay, so if
I
was
want your
in
initial
that,
reaction.
I would be like, what? Like, I would literally get up.
Oh, yeah, that has to be in like her 30s or so, I think.
I would get up after I've seen this, walk my tail across the street, knock on the door, and say, excuse me. I would be very polite. I'd be like, excuse me. I looked at my son's phone, and I've seen some inappropriate pictures of some... Yeah. Just a lot. I'll just say, I seen your whole body.
The whole body.
The whole body. So I'm just wondering, do you know that it's my... I would ask her, I'd be like, do you know this is my son?
Because maybe she thinks it's the ex-husband.
I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. Not right now. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to get all that. I'm trying to soak it in. I need you to tell me.
Clearly, this is not all the son's fault. It's her fault too.
Then I will report her as a pedophile.
Yes, I'm saying, is she like pedophile or predatory? You think? I mean,
she's a pedophile.
She's pretty wild. I mean, like they were saying on the radio, they said that maybe she's like grooming him to be a sexual adventure for her.
First off, I want to have an open relationship with my child. So I want them to tell me, like, hey, Mom, like, you know, this and this and that is going on. They can even say it, not like be like too true. Say, hey, Mom, my friend got these pictures in his phone, and it's pictures of the neighbor and the neighbor doing this and neighbor doing that.
I think that's why kids act up sometimes. They act up already, but I think they would sometimes do better if you keep the lines of communication open with your child and talk to them about stuff like that, because it's just pretty serious. And I mean, somebody said, I think the best advice I heard on there, they said that maybe the dad should go over and tell the lady and be like, well, I found these pictures, me and my ex-wife found these pictures. We know they're inappropriate of you. I'm so sorry. We've handled it. We punished them. All that stuff. That puts her on notice to know that they watching her. Yeah. And they know she's been seeing it without kind of calling her out. And that may stop her or halt her from doing that. But I mean, she's definitely predatory. I mean.
That is. I mean.
And we can't have a double standard, because people are saying, oh, let boys be boys. No. But if it was your daughter and a dude was touching his thing, you would be going crazy. Yeah. You'd be like, no, I'm knocking on this door. I'm about to go crazy. If somebody did it with Jalise, I'll get that gun. Don't play with me. You feel me? I'm going to have me a gun.
The whole squad.
The squad. The family
coming know how many family members I got.
We'll be right up.
We on the way.
SWAT
We on the way.
Don't play with us.
Even the ones I don't talk to on the daily. Cuz,
where you at, cuz?
Come on, cuz.
Cuz, I need to do it, cuz.
I need y'all to pull up.
That's exactly what I do. I mean, that's a pretty serious situation.
That is,
I want you guys to tell us what you think. Write it down below in the comments. And tell us what you would do if you were the parent. In that situation. What would you do?
I mean, what would you do? Like, would you say boys be boys?
Nah, you can't
but would you even have the decency to come to me and tell me if you knew I was going to be upset? Because, like, he didn't want to tell.
Unfortunately, I would try to handle it before you. But if it didn't get handled, I have to come back and tell you. Oh, so but I don't want it to just be boys, because that's what happens. You know, women get raped and it's a big deal. But guys have these things that happen to them too over time, which we're starting to see now. And they're like, oh no, you know what I mean? I didn't get raped. You know, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Actually, it was predatory and it pushed you. And that's what some dudes are very promiscuous because they've been touched by the nanny. They've been touched by the older cousin, by their sister, older friend, or something like that. That happened to them, and they've never dealt with this trauma, and they think it's just normal. That's not normal. No one should be touching you and taking your innocence.
And then they got to deal with this long.
And the boy's he's only 15.
15.
He's 15, turning 16. So I mean, come on, she like grooming him to have to have sex and stuff with him, be in a whole adventure for her.
Yeah, that
and she's disgusting.
Cause some major problems.
She's disgusting for that.
And then you want to know, why is my son acting like this or acting like that or being closed off and stuff like that,
and wonder why he won't be able to have good relations with other people. So that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move on to another one that I found. These are some different things. I went on 6 Brown Chicks, and they have these crazy stories that people write in and get advice. So I'm telling y'all, this stuff gonna blow you. So here's one of them. It says, I'm from Maryland. I don't know how it goes everywhere else, but here you don't sleep with your brother's wife. My brother has been with my wife for years, and one of my kids are his. Wife confessed, but he's still denying. I love her. He's my little bro. I'm broken. Advice. I know. I don't even. What? Why? What you get? Bro, you don't need advice. You need Jesus.
You need to get out of that relationship.
And leave. Pack your stuff up and go.
Your wife?
For years.
And then you don't have the nerve to like... I mean, you're around this person all the time.
And then one of the kids are your brothers. Is your brothers. So they got brother cousins. The kids gonna be brother. The kids gonna be sibling cousins. They sibling cousins. That's some crazy backwoods mess right there. And that's in Maryland. That's up north. That's up north. Insane.
I don't know nothing about no Maryland. I can't tell you.
Yeah, you need to be Maryland's up north.
No, I'm saying like I don't know how they live.
It's like a progressive. Anything up north is more progressive than down south.
Man, I'ma just tell you, like I
gotta go.
I would be out.
I would have to tell my wife. Yeah, this is over. It would have been over years ago.
Like, let it be opposite, and you were messing with my sister.
That's wild.
Like, and then you got a baby with my sister, and we married.
Come on.
And this is why we're married. You over here, you down the street talking to my sister.
I mean, and this has been going on for years. They've been sleeping together.
Child, please.
Yeah, you need to get
that is insane. Insanity.
I need y'all to write y'all a response to this foolishness.
First, I don't even have nothing to say because it's just insane.
It don't even make any sense. It's just ignorant. It's just ignorant. Let's move on to another one. This one is hilarious. Back in December, a local pastor and his wife came to the strip club to save dancers like me from trafficking. I wanted to change my life, and they offered me a room in their home. Lots of drugs and secret sex, and now his wife is a lesbian and wants to leave him for me. Help.
Hold on. Read the beginning part again.
They went to the club to save strippers.
They went to the club.
The pastor and his wife, the pastor and the first lady, went to go save the strippers from being sex trafficked.
And the strippers came to the house.
She said she wanted to change her life. She came to their house, and lots of drugs and secret sex, and now the wife is a lesbian. So her and the wife been sleeping together this whole time, and now she wants to leave him. Leave him for her. Doesn't even make any sense. This you can't make this stuff up.
Now what is that? Now I need to know what is that? You don't know what?
No, I don't know where it's at. But this sound like some mess down south. This sound like some Georgia.
This sound like Georgia because it's a lot of strippers down. I mean, it's a lot of strippers.
It is
everywhere.
A stripper,
but it's a lot of strippers down there.
Yes,
so,
it is. So that sound like I'm with you. Do sound like a Georgia
I mean,
situation.
we even had a situation where somebody that was, I don't know if she a stripper, but she pretty wild. But she wanted to get saved, and she had no. You remember? and she had asked us could she like hang out with us, you know, because she wanted to grow more spiritually.
Oh, I forgot. No, we good.
And
sis.
I shut that down.
We good.
So,
you haven't met Jasmine. She's psychotic.
I shut that down,
She's
baby.
quiet.
So
She's quiet but psychotic at the same time. Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't a stripper, but we weren't going out.
No,
I mean, a soul is very important, but
nah,
I can direct you.
The pastor may go up for the right.
I can direct you to somebody that can help you.
Babe, you can't go to the strip club trying to save nobody.
No.
You should have did it outside the strip
Out
club. You in the pastor.
Well, obviously the pastor.
Let me hand you the word of God and the pastor.
The pastor looking. So I don't know who he pastored, what church
But
he
the pastor
pastored.
may not have been part of the sex. It was literally her. They were doing this
And,
behind their back, which is wild. The wife is weak.
The first lady is
The
weak.
first lady need to be at the altar.
And the pastor ain't praying hard enough because he should have had discernment.
He's discernment to know what his wife is doing.
Cause I would have rolled over. Where my baby at? Let me get up.
What's she in the room doing with this girl?
What you in the room
What
doing?
you in there doing? You ain't never hear them? See them? You doing too much at the church. You need to be doing some stuff at your house.
In your
That's
house.
your first ministry.
Your
house first.
Clean up house.
Clean up your house. You need to clean
that
up.
house ain't
you
clean.
need to sweep in front of your front porch.
Especially if you got all them spirits.
You need to
all
them
them spirits they rebuking out trying to save people at the strip club done got into the wife, done turned her into a lesbian.
She needed to be oiled up.
What?
Sis needed to be oiled up. Let me tell you. She should have slid in there in oil. That's how much oil she should have been anointed. Just like an ice skater.
Just pour it down.
Just pour.
Pour it down.
Come here, I'm gonna help y'all get saved to get Jesus. Hallelujah.
First off, he should have.
Yeah, it's so much. Ain't no way to fix that. Pastor should have had discernment.
Yeah, he should have.
Mother ain't clearly. The first lady ain't saved. You need to find you. You need to go back to strip club and find you a new first lady.
Right.
Cause bro, she go. Ain't no help. Ain't nothing to do. Ain't no way to fix that. Yeah, that's done.
That's done. That relationship.
Sis a lesbian and she moving on with her life.
He's gonna be hurt, and that's gonna be his testimony.
Oh, he gonna have a good
testimony.
Y'all,
I was delivered.
I was in there. Preaching with my wife in the club, trying to get them out of the sex trafficking and getting caught up.
I bet you
but I got caught up with the devil. My wife got caught up with the devil. Well, guys, we're gonna be coming to y'all. I think once a week, or maybe once a week, once every other week. We're gonna try to work on it. We'll tell y'all more about this. But that's some crazy stories. I want y'all to write y'all. What you think? Comment down below. Because this is just insane. We're going to have some more stories. I got a lot of stories. I got lots of them.
Y'all.
All right.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And tell us if y'all like this concept.
If you guys like this, we'll keep it going.
Like I said, if you have any crazy stories you've heard, it don't have to be you. You don't have to tell us a person's name. You can do it anonymously. Send it to us on Facebook, Instagram. You can even write in the comments if you want to, and we'll discuss them on the show live. All right. Well, we love y'all, but deuces.